We've tracked down Dirty Dan. Let's start there, man. Where did the nickname Dirty Dan come from?
It's goes back to my second year playing. It was a special teams play. Stopped a fake punt. Anyways, got real excited and kind of got in someone's face, yelling a few things or whatever. And obviously can't hear that on the tape. And so guys just kind of were making fun of the fact that they knew I wasn't cursing or saying anything like that. But just the idea of this nice, quiet guy just flips a switch when he gets on the field, and so that somebody threw out the name Dirty Dan, and it just kind of stuck.
Hey, don't mess with Dirty Dan. Don't do it.
Between the lines, right?
Congrats on the win tonight
Thanks.
in Denver. BYU Sports Nation is always interested to hear how you're doing and how you're feeling. So what's the latest in your life just as a professional football player?
Yeah, big win. Obviously, a division win here on the road Thursday night. It was a short week. So that's really big for us. It's a big, kind of momentum game for our defense. We were able to go out there, hold them to 6 points. Especially with Pat going down, it was kind of on our shoulders to step up and get our offense back on the field, get good field position, keep the points down, right? We were able to do that tonight. Our front seven just played unreal. Sacks and pressure, didn't let Joe Flacco get comfortable back there. And so as we look going forward, this is a new defense, a lot of new guys, new coaches. It's the confidence that we need, to start making a push, as we go down the road.
Well, you've got 4 days off now. I guess that's the beauty of playing on a Thursday night and winning on a Thursday night. You get some time off. Your team beats the Broncos. You're hoping your alma mater beats the Boise State Broncos this week. So what's your advice to BYU football to shake off the adversity and beat the Broncos on Saturday?
Hey man, go out there and just make plays. Everybody's flying around. That's the BYU way, especially for defense. Go out there, hold them to no points, and it's at home. The crowd's going to be awesome. It's going to be an awesome environment down there, and wish them the best of luck.
How did BYU shape you for your professional career?
Great coaches, surrounded by great players. If you look at the guys that I was able to play with, who are now still playing and playing very well in the NFL, it was a great culture that I was able to be surrounded by those guys, play with those guys, learn from those guys, and obviously you see what they've been able to do in the NFL. You got Ziggy, you got Kyle, and then just the defensive mind coach that Bronco was, that kind of was able to shape who we were and create a culture and able to take that onto the next level.
What's it like to run into your former teammates in the league?
It's great. I've been able to match up against Kyle and the Patriots several times. It's been a great back and forth between the two of us. But it's awesome. I root for those guys as long as we're not playing them, right? I cheer for their success, and they're doing great things, and hope for them, to keep doing great stuff. Fred Warner and 49er, and all those guys that are out there, representing BYU. It's great.
Well, you've got 3 kids now, and that's a challenge in and of itself. So how is it managing 3 children and playing in the NFL?
Well, a lot of, props got to go to my wife. She does the more managing the 3 kids.
Shout out to Whitney.
Shout out to Whitney. And without her, without her support and the kids' support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do and what I love and be able to put all the time and the energy that I do into football. And so that's number one. But it's great, that the kids, have a blast. They have a great time being able to come out to the games. My son hasn't missed like a home game in 4 years, and so it's just and the team too. It's such a family-friendly environment. It's just been a great experience for myself and for my family being here in Kansas City.
We'll finish with this. What's it like to have the BYU connection with your head coach, Andy Reid?
It's great. Always gives us something to chat about and keep each other in the loop. But no, he's phenomenal and represents BYU the way it should be, and has created that kind of feel here. It's been a kind of an extension for me from playing at BYU as much as that could be possible. And so I've loved every minute being here and love what he does, Coach Reid, and it's been great.
All right, Dirty Dan, let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma moving forward, brother.
Yes.
Great to talk to you.
I need that.